Hey Tractor Chasers, we are out in the field with a John Deere 9470RX planting corn in central New York. We're going to watch him plant these fields and then we're going to get up in the cab with Mike to learn more about this operation. The John Deere 9470RX is rated at 470 horsepower, powered by a 13.5 liter John Deere diesel engine. It's also equipped with these Big John saddle tanks, giving it a total capacity of 1,000 gallons of fertilizer on the tractor. This tractor is working on a dairy farm, so all of this corn will be harvested for silage to feed the dairy cows. Behind the tractor, he's pulling a John Deere DB90 high-speed planter. This planter is set up to be able to run at around 10 miles per hour under the right conditions. The planter plants 36 rows of corn at 30-inch spacing, which makes it a total of 90 feet wide going across the field. With the fertilizer tanks fully filled on the planter and the tractor, he can run up to 160 acres before needing to refill. And with the seed tanks on the planter being full, he can run up to 230 acres without refilling. The planter is also equipped with tracks so that it provides a little extra flotation for all the weight of the fertilizer and the seed on the planter. Alright guys, I'm up in the cab with Mike and he's getting some corn planted, so how's spring starting out for you guys so far?
Slow start, not terrible though. We got a little bit of a weather window, so I'm trying to seize the opportunity for some longer day corn.
So how do you guys like, I mean this is a pretty cool setup with the Big John saddle tanks and the big 90-foot planter. Like, how's that working out for you guys?
Pretty decent. It's a lot of weight in the field, but overall 90 foot of planter, one pass, high speed, exact merge. If you do like 10, 11 miles an hour, it's 120 acres an hour, just so you can really cover some ground.
Yeah.
All in all, with the fertilizer tank on the planter and the 1,000 gallons in the front of the tractor, we can hold about 1,300. They recommend not filling it all the way just for how big the planter is. But no, you can cover a lot of ground fast, that's for sure.
Yeah. And how does the 9RX do pulling it? Is it enough horsepower with all that weight, or?
So this is a 9470. It's a lot of weight for it. It definitely knows it's there, especially in the uphills, but you can on the flats get up to cruising speed. It does pretty good.
Yeah. And I know, like, pretty common thing is 2 passes around the field, but I notice you're only doing 1, so tell me your strategy with that.
Yep, so we'll do 1 headland pass. It's a 36 row planter, so we figure it to be 3 chopper passes wide. That way it's not 180 foot headland and you gotta go around a million times on a chopper just to try to get the headland off.
Yeah. And have you guys, how many days have you guys been able to plant so far?
This will be the 2nd day. Fired up yesterday, got all the cobwebs out of her. And still working some kinks out, but...
Yeah. And how do you guys like the tracks on the planter?
The tracks on the planter are nice in the fact that, so like being in New York, we have tighter field approaches. You got to make sure you can get into some of these, and when this thing's folded up, the tracks are way back there. So we actually put the tracks on. Well, I guess I shouldn't say we. Third company does it, or a third-party company does it, right down the road from the John Deere plant. And with these tracks, you can steer them, so you can steer it into a driveway. And it also allows us to put active implement guidance on. So the planter can actually steer itself in the field and follow the path of the tractor. But no, overall the tracks on the planter have been really nice.
Yeah.
It's like here, I'll steer into it. It shows you this is how far off the planter is from the tractor line. So the top number's your line of your tractor, and then the bottom line is where the globe on the planter is.
Oh, cool.
So they can follow each other, and the planter and the tractor can work together to try to go in a straight line.
Yeah.
So this planter is also set up with LDM weight distribution cylinders. So if you're going over a hill and stuff like that, it'll automatically kind of adjust for the hill and put more weight onto your wings.
Oh, cool.
And then it allows us to not run any like suitcase weights or anything like that out on the wings to help from bouncing, distribute the weight.
Yeah. Which has got to be handy with the fields in New York with all the rolling hills and stuff.
Lots of rolling hills, yes.
Yeah. So I remember years ago people said, you couldn't run a 12-row planter or a 24-row planter in New York, and now you're running a 36-row. So do you struggle with some of the smaller fields, or how does that work out?
I mean, they all plant the same, really. Do a headland, and then you just try and fill the middles. Probably our smallest field is about like half an acre. It's like enough to get unfolded, do one pass, and then you're done. But we still managed to get in there and get it done, so.
Well, cool. I appreciate you letting us ride along and see planting, and that's an awesome setup.
Yeah, ready for sunshine.
Yeah. I hope you love being out in the field with this dairy farm planting corn in central New York. If you love seeing tractors like this in action, please take a minute to subscribe to the Tractor Chasers channel so you don't miss any videos. Thanks for watching.